Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. Welcome from the roosters as well in the background. They're all crowing. We've got more roosters now, so more crows happening. So this is your reading for March. Well, March moving from Pisces season into Aries season and getting closer and closer to your season actually, Taurus. But in the end of March we have the full moon in Libra, which is an eclipse, and we start moving into eclipse season, the eclipse tunnel. And so be ready for change or potential change, unexpected things with the eclipses. So we shall see. But we have as your main card, your first card actually is the Page of Feathers, exploration and discovery, like this little raccoon. There's message here for you to explore something new. Have this very open and curious mind. This is messages, information, communication coming through for you. So just have an open and curious mind as to what that is and what it's all about, because there could be something in it. So let's see where this is all going. Let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Taurus. So let's see what's shifting and changing for Taurus. Oh, the Lovers card. Very nice. Mercury, Gemini, North Node. Okay, so there is some kind of message coming your way or communication of some sort, information coming to you where you're going to potentially be presented with a choice, an opportunity to choose. And I think with this particular card, we have the sun pointing at one of the choices here. And so it seems like one of them is a pretty obvious choice. We have Venus, the glyph of Venus it's pointing towards, which says this could be a good opportunity. Venus, your planetary ruler here, is saying this could be something like financial or something to do with love. So yes, wow, they're just like, there's something they want you to consider and kind of keep your ear out. It's coming towards you. So let's see some kind of interesting information or offer or choice. So, but it feels, yeah, the Ace of Wands, something new gets activated. It feels positive. Absolutely. So Taurus, I just wanted to let you know that this reading, I mean, you've got two choices here with the Gemini card, the Lovers card, but one just seems like much more like this feels clear. The sun is shining on this choice. So Taurus, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Taurus. Just take what feels right, leave the rest, really trust your intuition. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. Hopefully the roosters will quieten down soon. So far we've got a whole heap of air crowning you and fire. So this is a whole heap of ideas and action crossed by the Three of Swords. Oh, is there a wound blocking you or something triggering you with this? Again, the Queen of Swords, more air happening here. The Hanged Man, you might have to have a think about this. The Fool, your happiness coming up in the near future. The Four of Wands, the Two of Cups, there's a relationship energy around this. Okay, the Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, something can expand and grow with this. Okay, and yeah, again, this little Page of Swords. So expect a lot of messages coming in. We have the Strength card. It potentially may require a little bit of gathering of the forces, being brave, being courageous to make this choice or decision. For some reason, because it's weird, because it feels good to me. Like when I'm tuning into the energy potentials of it, it feels light. It's got the sun energy around it, which is usually vitality and joy and something good that comes in. But you've got your reservations. I can see there's reservations around it. So why? That's the question. It's like, what does it mean? What does it all mean? Perhaps it means you're going to have to stretch yourself more than beyond what you're thinking, or it expands into new areas that you're not sure about. So yeah, but it's here. The Ace of Wands, something is activated. New offer, new proposal, new direction, something that you might really want with this Ace of Wands. This is motivation and drive, passion. So it gets activated, a message from your soul and spirit, and says, hey, this could be really good for you. it is crossed by this little Three of Swords, which is the wounds or something being triggered. So it definitely has got this energy of it's good, but something's being triggered here that's blocking you from stepping into this and maybe being confident enough, or whatever it is. Maybe it feels too good to be true, or maybe it's like, well, I've already got all these other things in place, so maybe I don't want to go down that direction. Maybe it's like a new aspect of the relationship that's like, was I ready for that? So there's these reservations coming in around it. So in your conscious mind, we have the Queen of Swords. So this is feeling like this decision is awaiting some kind of decision. And so this Queen of Swords is you going through, mulling it over, going, I need to get clear about what it is that I'm saying yes or no to. Usually this Queen of Swords, I get very much a green light. I want to say yes to this in some way, or at least communicate really clearly my response. So, yeah, and not be afraid to be clear. At the base, we have the Hanged Man. So this is the pondering, I need a little bit of extra time. I need to think about this, perhaps look at it from a different angle. I have to kind of just, give it a bit of time. There's something that like a stagnant energy deep within that it's triggering, but at the same time, something's been awoken within. So it's interesting because it's like, it's stirring up something that didn't necessarily, or something that hasn't kind of happened for a while, or has taken there's just this stagnant energy around it, but it's feeling a bit like, okay, so now this is like finally happening, or finally something has come up around this, that it gives you an opportunity to clean out some of the gunk or the stagnation around it. In the recent past, we do have the Fool. So it's saying recently or in the past, maybe you would have fully jumped at this and jumped straight in. And this time you're thinking about it. You got your reservations. You're like, maybe last time I got a bit burnt by that. Maybe it didn't quite work out, or I can see all the consequences of that. So it's like, it's something similar this time, or so there's something around it that is triggering something that potentially didn't work out because you jumped into it last time. So again, it's this deep consideration of, is this right? This choice. In the near future, we have the Ten of Cups. So this is the card of happiness. So with this Page of Feathers, exploring and discovering what is going to make you happy within this. Is what's on offer and activating here really truly what you want? Is it what's going to make you happy? There's definitely a relationship around this as well, a choice that affects not only you but somebody else. So whether you're with this person, or whether you want to be with this person, or whether this person doesn't have to be necessarily a love relationship. It could be a friend, a partner. It can be a partner. It can be a work relationship, a family relationship, a neighbor. But there's consequences. So it's like you have to consider somebody else, or is this going to be good for both of us, or is this something that I want to explore further? Do we want to explore this further? There's a bit of a we involved with this. So here we have the 1111. This is you, the Four of Wands, being quite balanced and feeling like in alignment with this, with how you're making this choice and how you're going about all of this. So the Four of Wands is setting some really good foundations for what it is that you really want in this situation, and especially for maybe a relationship or a living situation that comes in around it. So the energy surrounding you is the Two of Cups. This is the person. The person is around you. This is the relationship. So they're there front and center. And this person is making a significant impact, or is significantly involved with this. So it's going to be clear as day who this person is, or the opportunity for this relationship. And there's opportunity to reset something, step into something new, but it really feels like I don't want to make the mistakes of the past. So very hopes and fears. We have the Seven of Wands, which is wanting to maneuver yourself into a better position, get yourself better. But this, on the fear level, this would be being too defensive or warding something off and not being open to this new activation, this new thing that's being initiated and activated here, this new cycle. So we have wait and see. The three of wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. So there's a bit of a waiting game for this, because the three of, I'm going to put these down for the moment so we can just hold these two up. The Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. This is the young Emperor saying, well, there's some good possibilities here. I'm just going to wait and see if something comes towards me, what it looks like, what that result is. There's this anticipation of maybe something good's coming in here with the Wheel of Fortune as well. So some kind of good fortune or some kind of expansion. That could be a really good opportunity coming your way. So I feel like it's kind of like on the edge, on the precipice of waiting, because we have this Four of Pentacles of what are you holding on to for fear of letting go. Somebody's waiting for the answer here. This Page of Swords is like, what's your answer? You're holding on. It may involve releasing some funds or releasing some energy or getting out of a comfort zone of some sort, but someone is waiting for the answer. And it's like, you could get lost in the waiting, but you kind of, in a way, have to trust your instinct, I guess, with this. We have as an overall energy, the Strength card, which is the Virgo energy. The Maiden meets the Lion, the Leo energy. So the Virgo energy is a lot more reserved and analytical. The Leo energy is a lot more ego, want to jump in. This is like, all about me. And the Virgo is like, no, we need to really just consider this. And even though it does require bravery and courage, it's considered. It's a considered risk. It's a considered choice that comes through. It's being brave in a very considerate way. Perhaps you're considering the other person. So it feels like, definitely some very strong relationship vibes coming through. It does feel like a good opportunity, but it's just all about how that is going to affect your happiness and the other person's as well. So they're left waiting for the response. That's where we're left with the reading. So I think we're going to have to examine that a little bit further in the extended reading. But definitely feels like there is even though you might want a little bit more time, there's a bit of an impatience from the other person or a time limit, or we need to know the answer here. So are you going to say yes to this? So let's see. So this could be any kind of offer. It could be a proposal, marriage proposal. It could be, are we going to meet up? Do you want to go on a date? Are we going to move into more of a relationship? Are we going to move in together? Are we going to invest money in a different way? Are we going to move? It could be all sorts of things around it. Are we going to get, it just feels like it's a new direction, and it's like both of you, whoever this other person is, has to be on board with it as well. So, or that they're awaiting your response. So let's see. This is a very Virgo-esque energy, which is why it's nice. We've got the Maiden meets the Lion here. So I listen. This is your affirmation card. I listen with body. I listen with body. Yeah, that's good. I listen with love to my body's messages. So that's what this Maiden here is doing. I'm listening to my body's messages, not necessarily my ego so much at this moment in time. It says, my body is always working towards optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole and complete. So there could be some stuff around health with this as well. It could be something that affects somebody's health. So let's see. Let's pull a charm for you, Taurus. We have, the Two Hearts. Okay, beautiful. So yes, there's definitely a sense of you're in this together. You're feeling there's a connection here, very strong connection with the two hearts connected. And it really feels like this is like, are we going to go on this journey together? Are we going to choose this new activation? Are both of our souls and spirits saying yes to this? Is this right for us? Is this right for the direction in which this is going? So yeah, there's definitely this beautiful energy, and yeah, normally the readings resolve a little bit more, but this one feels a little bit like we're still waiting for the answer. It's on the knife edge. So let's take it over to the extended reading and unpack it a little bit more. What's going on? What's the hesitation? What's going to happen with this little Page of Swords waiting? There's something new to explore and discover. We're going to have a look at this. It is a big choice and decision. I do get a lot of good energy around it, but the process of making the choice is what's come up a lot with this. It's more about you'll make a better choice and decision if you go through the right processes and consider the other person and go through the listening to what your body's saying, and you know, analyzing it, but being ready to leap and be brave at the same time. So yes, it feels like an interesting choice and opportunity that lies ahead here, Taurus. So we're going to explore all of that in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below, and I usually pin the link to the comments as well. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, Taurus, because that helps with the growth of the channel, and I really appreciate that. And take care.